Hey everybody, this is Dave Cooper and we're in Columbus, Ohio at BCMC Day 1, and standing with me is Heather Young, Manufacturing Manager, Shelley's Building Supplies, which is a US LBM company. All right, so Heather, tell us, there's very few women in the components industry. How did you get your start in this industry?
I actually worked in construction a lot of my life in a family business with my father, and happened to start at Shelley's as a logistics coordinator, and learned a little bit about the industry and kind of pushed into a production role where I happened to be in the industry the only female manufacturing manager across the organization.
So the only female manufacturing manager across the entire organization, come on.
Yes, absolutely. It could have changed because we're growing so quickly, but as of a couple months ago, I was the only one.
On the manufacturing lines and a lot of the components industry, modular industry, manufacturing in general, you know, there's a very diverse work group that's there. How is it being the only woman out there, you know, amongst all these people?
It's definitely very challenging, a little bit of a different dynamic, but there's so many opportunities for lots of women to get involved in various levels. I personally never would have seen myself in that particular role, but somebody that was a leader of mine saw some things in me and pushed me in that direction, and I'm very thankful for that.
You said you remember on day one that, you know, it was kind of an odd feeling being out there, and I think, you know, the people on the line didn't know how to react to you being on the line with them. Can you tell us a little bit about that story and how it really changed the culture?
Yes, it was definitely a challenge in the beginning for people to take to something so different, having, you know, male leaders all the time, but having no industry experience, I got out there and got right in there with them and didn't ask them to do anything that I wasn't willing to do, and they seemed to have adapted and trusted, and it's been great since. We have multiple women working on the line, and it's become a normal thing.
So there are multiple women working on the line, which is great. How do we get more women in this industry? Not just on the line, but in the offices, everywhere, because there's so much opportunity, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. I think there is a great amount of opportunity for women in the industry, and in my experience throughout our organization, there's been so many great mentors, particularly males, that have really taught me a lot of things, and had so many great mentors to get me to where I am. So I would say for any woman to just jump in there, and there's so many opportunities, and it's a great industry.
Yeah, and there's a lot of camaraderie that comes out of it that you don't typically find in office buildings elsewhere, you know, with the diverse group that's there and the type of people we're working with in this industry. Everybody's always willing to help each other, and that's, I think, one of the most valuable things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so Heather, here we are, we're at BCMC, just day one. You excited for the rest of it?
Absolutely, I can't wait.
Well, you better hold on. There's a lot going on inside that room. There you have it, everybody. Heather Young, Manufacturing Manager, the only manufacturing manager, Shelley's Building Supply, which is a US LBM company. I'm Dave Cooper. We're at BCMC, Columbus, Ohio. We'll see you next time.